Soul death, in a spiritual or metaphysical sense, refers to the idea of losing touch with one's true self, purpose, or connection to life and the universe. It isn't a literal death of the soul, but is often described as a deep, existential state where a person feels completely disconnected, devoid of meaning, and spiritually empty. This concept can appear in various spiritual and philosophical traditions, often highlighting the importance of maintaining inner balance, purpose, and connection. Signs of soul death: loss of purpose and meaning, feeling as though life has no deeper significance or that one's actions are empty. Emotional numbness, apathy or lack of ability to feel emotions, such as joy, love, or even sadness, a deep emotional void. Spiritual disconnection, a sense of isolation from the divine, universe, or a higher power that once provided comfort or guidance. Chronic fatigue or burnout. Feeling energetically drained without a clear reason, especially after tasks that used to bring fulfillment. Depression and despair. Deep, persistent feelings of hopelessness or worthlessness. Loss of creativity. Once vibrant creative processes feel stunted or non-existent. Isolation. A strong tendency to withdraw from people, relationships, and meaningful connections. Inauthentic living. Feeling trapped in a life that doesn't align with who you truly are, often leading to feeling like you are going through the motions without real engagement. Causes of soul death. 1. Trauma. Deep emotional, physical, or psychological trauma can shatter a person's sense of self, leaving them feeling disconnected from their soul or purpose. 2. Chronic stress. Long-term stress, whether from work, relationships, or life circumstances, can erode one's inner vitality. 3. Neglecting one's true nature. Consistently living a life that doesn't align with your authentic self can result in a sense of spiritual death. 4. Loss of faith or hope. Whether through personal crises or societal disillusionment, losing belief in something greater, spiritual personal goals, etc., can sever your connection to the soul. 5. Over-identification with the material. Living solely for material gain or external validation can pull you away from inner spiritual growth, leading to emptiness. Warning signs to watch for chronic dissatisfaction. Even when achieving external success, there's a persistent sense that something is missing. Ignoring intuition, consistently dismissing your gut feelings or inner guidance. Over-focus on external validation, constantly seeking approval from others, leading to a loss of self-trust. Lack of boundaries, allowing external influences, people, or situations to dictate your choices and energy. Unresolved emotional pain, suppressing or denying, deep emotional wounds, instead of confronting and healing them. Detachment from nature and stillness. Losing your connection to nature, mindfulness, or moments of silence can alienate you from your inner being. How to heal or avoid soul death. Reconnect with your true self. Spend time in introspection to rediscover who you are and what truly matters to you. Journaling, meditating, and spending time in solitude can help in this process. Address unresolved trauma. Seek healing through therapy, spiritual practices, or counseling to deal with past trauma and emotional wounds. Practice mindfulness and meditation. These practices help bring you back into the present moment where your authentic self resides. Engage in activities that feed your soul. Create, express yourself, and participate in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Establish healthy boundaries. Protect your energy and well-being by setting clear boundaries with others and in situations that drain you. Reconnect with nature. Spending time outdoors, whether through walks, hiking, or simply being in nature, can help you ground yourself and reconnect to your inner life force. Spiritual practices. Whether through prayer, rituals, or connection with a higher power, rebuilding a relationship with something beyond yourself can help reignite your spiritual vitality. Engage in community and service. Helping others or being part of a compassionate community can bring a renewed sense of purpose and connection to life. Self-healing practices. Energy healing. Practices like Reiki, chai healing, or acupuncture can help restore energetic balance. Shadow work. Confront the hidden or suppressed parts of your personality to integrate and heal emotional wounds. Gratitude journaling. Cultivate gratitude by regularly writing down things you appreciate in life, which can help shift your focus from what is missing to what is present. Soul-nourishing activities. Engage in activities that resonate deeply with you, such as creative expression, music, art, or movement. Conclusion. Avoiding soul death requires self-awareness, emotional resilience, and a commitment to living an authentic life. By paying attention to the warning signs, cultivating inner harmony, and addressing emotional wounds, you can stay connected to your soul and purpose. Regular self-care, mindfulness, and spiritual practices can help keep your soul vibrant and alive. Yes, soul death can be reversed, though the process often requires deep inner work, self-reflection, and a commitment to healing. Soul death isn't a permanent state. It's more of a disconnection from your true self, purpose, or spiritual vitality. By addressing the underlying causes and taking proactive steps to reconnect with your essence, you can gradually restore a sense of meaning, purpose, and emotional vitality. The time it takes to heal from soul death varies widely from person to person and depends on several factors, including the depth of disconnection, the underlying causes, and the individual's approach to healing. There is no set timeline, as the healing process is deeply personal and often happens in stages. It can take weeks, months, or even years to fully reconnect with your soul and find a sense of purpose and meaning again. Factors that influence healing time. Depth of disconnection. If the soul death has occurred due to prolonged trauma, severe emotional wounds, or years of living out of alignment with one's true self, the healing process may take longer. People who have experienced deep psychological or spiritual damage may need more time to work through these layers. Willingness to confront pain. Healing requires facing emotional wounds and shadows that may have been avoided or suppressed. Those who are willing to actively engage in this process, confront their pain, and work on themselves tend to heal more effectively. support systems. Having a strong network of supportive friends, family, or a therapist can speed up healing. Conversely, healing can take longer for those who feel isolated or unsupported. Consistency in healing practices. Regularly engaging in practices like meditation, therapy, journaling, energy work, or creative expression will help accelerate the healing process. The more consistently someone engages in self-care and healing activities, the faster they are likely to feel progress. Personal resilience and self-awareness. People with higher emotional resilience or self-awareness may heal faster, as they can more easily recognize and address the root causes of their disconnection. For others, building resilience and learning how to identify emotional triggers may be part of the healing journey itself. Stages of healing. Healing from soul death often occurs in stages, and progress may not always be linear. Some periods may feel full of breakthroughs, while others may feel slow or even regressive. Here are some key stages in the healing process. Recognition and acknowledgement. Realizing and accepting that you are experiencing soul death is the first step. This phase can happen relatively quickly, or it may take time if the person has been disconnected for a long period. Grieving and release. Many people experience a period of grieving over what was lost, whether it's a loss of purpose, dreams, relationships, or aspects of themselves. This emotional release is crucial for moving forward and can take weeks to months, depending on the individual. Reconnection and exploration. After the initial emotional release, the person begins to reconnect with their true self, exploring what brings them joy, meaning, and fulfillment. This phase can involve deep self-reflection, creative exploration, and spiritual practices. It may last for months or longer. Integration and growth. As reconnection occurs, the person starts to integrate what they've learned and experienced into their daily life. They develop new habits, perspectives, and ways of living that align with their authentic self. This stage is ongoing and can last indefinitely, as personal growth is a lifelong process. Common healing timelines. Short term, weeks to months. For individuals who are not deeply disconnected and are proactive in their healing, they may start feeling shifts within a few weeks or months. They may experience an increased sense of clarity, emotional release, and reconnection with their inner purpose. Small breakthroughs, like feeling joy again or rediscovering passion, can occur within this time frame. Midterm, several months to a year, healing from moderate soul death, such as long-term stress, mild trauma, or living inauthentically for years, can take several months to a year. During this time, individuals often experience a gradual deepening of self-awareness and a strengthening of their emotional and spiritual connection. Long-term, over a year, for individuals dealing with severe soul disconnection, deep emotional trauma, or decades of living out of alignment, healing can take a year or more. This long-term healing is often a transformative process where the person completely reevaluates their life, relationships, and purpose. Signs of healing progress. Increased emotional sensitivity. You may start feeling emotions more deeply again, including joy, sadness, and love. After a period of numbness, emerging clarity, you gain a clearer sense of who you are, what you want, and what truly matters to you. Small breakthroughs, moments of creative inspiration, meaningful conversations, or spiritual insight occur more frequently. Better energy levels. You feel less fatigued or drained, and notice an increase in vitality and motivation. Renewed relationships. You may start to rebuild or form new, meaningful connections with others as you heal emotionally and spiritually. Healing from soul death is an ongoing and non-linear process. It requires patience, dedication, and self-compassion. Depending on the depth of disconnection and the individual circumstances, the timeline for healing can vary from a few months to several years. However, with consistent effort and the right support, most people can experience significant progress and regain a sense of vitality, purpose, and connection to their soul. How to reverse soul death. Acknowledge and accept the situation. The first step in reversing soul death is recognizing that you are experiencing it. Acknowledge the emotional numbness, the disconnection, and the loss of purpose. Accepting these feelings without judgment is key to healing, as denial or avoidance can deepen the disconnect. Reconnect with your authentic self. Soul death often occurs when you lose touch with who you really are. Begin by exploring your authentic self. Journaling. Write about your feelings, experiences, and who you believe you truly are beneath societal expectations. Introspection. Reflect on what gives you joy, purpose, and a sense of fulfillment. Consider your childhood passions or activities that once brought you deep satisfaction. Spiritual practices. Meditation, mindfulness, or other practices can help you reconnect with your inner being, quieting the noise of external distractions. Address emotional and psychological wounds. Unhealed emotional trauma or unresolved psychological pain can lead to soul death. To reverse it, healing these wounds is crucial. Therapy or counseling. Professional help can guide you through the healing process, especially for deep-seated traumas. Shadow work. This involves confronting and integrating the parts of yourself that you've rejected or suppressed, which is essential for healing and reclaiming your wholeness. Find meaning and purpose. Soul death is often tied to a sense of meaninglessness. Reversing it requires rediscovering or creating a sense of purpose in life. Set meaningful goals. Reflect on what you want your life to represent, and start setting goals that align with those values. Engage in acts of service. Helping others can provide a sense of purpose and reconnect you with the flow of life. Explore spirituality. Seek a deeper connection with a higher power, nature, or a universal truth. A spiritual path can offer guidance and renewed meaning. Nurture your inner energy. Your soul's vitality is tied to your energetic body. Practices that nourish your inner energy can help reverse soul death. Energy healing. Modalities like Reiki, acupuncture, or other energy balancing techniques can help restore balance. Creative expression, engaging in art, music, dance, or any form of creative outlet can reignite passion and inner vitality. Physical exercise, movement, and physical activity not only boost endorphins, but also reconnect the body and soul. Reconnect with nature. Nature has a grounding and healing effect on the soul. Spending time in natural surroundings can help you reconnect with the world around you and restore your inner balance. Go on hikes or walks. Immersing yourself in forests, near oceans, or mountains can have a profound healing impact on the soul. Practice mindfulness in nature. Use nature as a space for mindfulness and meditation, grounding yourself in the present moment. Cultivate self-compassion and forgiveness. Soul death is often linked to harsh self-judgment, shame, or guilt. To reverse this, you need to cultivate self-compassion and forgive yourself for past mistakes. Self-forgiveness. Reflect on any actions or thoughts that have caused you pain and make peace with them. Positive affirmations. Speak kindly to yourself and affirm your worth, value, and capacity to heal and grow. Rebuild relationships and connections. Isolation and disconnection from others can contribute to soul death. Rebuilding relationships and forming deeper, meaningful connections with others is a crucial step in healing. Reconnect with loved ones. Engage in open, honest communication with family or friends who provide emotional support. Seek community. Join groups, communities, or spiritual circles that share your values or interests to foster a sense of belonging and connection. Reversing soul death is not an instant process. It involves layers of healing and self-discovery, and it may require revisiting certain wounds or parts of yourself repeatedly. However, the journey itself can be deeply transformative, leading to a more profound connection with life, purpose, and self. As you heal from soul death, you'll notice certain signs that indicate a return to vitality, renewed passion, and curiosity. You begin to feel excited about life, exploring new interests, or revisiting old passions. Emotional reawakening. You start to feel emotions more fully, whether joy, love, sadness, or even grief, as emotional numbness fades. Sense of purpose. Even small tasks may feel more meaningful as you reconnect with your life's larger purpose. Creative flow. Creativity returns, and you feel inspired or engaged in activities that make you feel alive. Soul death can indeed be reversed with conscious effort, self-care, and a willingness to embark on a journey of healing and rediscovery. By reconnecting with your true self, healing emotional wounds, and nurturing your spiritual and emotional health, you can reignite your inner light and restore your connection to life's deeper meaning. If you like this content, please subscribe, like, and share. Thanks for watching my channel medium, Angela Heil, Interfaith Minister. Please pop a comment below and let me know what you need help with to develop your higher self. Becoming a member will give you access to special upcoming lessons and events. Take a look at my other videos. Please subscribe, like, and share. Come back often for more peeks into the future. Blessings, Rev Angela, YouTube, and Medium Angela Heil.